Hello everybody, X is here, and welcome back to Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. At the moment I can't get enough of this game. This story is dark and twisted and just makes you feel isolated and alone. You are watching Senua as a descent maybe into madness, or maybe to the gates of hell itself to rescue her lover Dillian. And yeah, the graphics are amazing, the feeling is amazing, and just the general story is amazing. Again, if you're watching, please watch with headphones. The binaural audio is recorded in such a way that you get the best experience if you watch with headphones. With that being said, let's get back into Hellblade. So guys, this is where we left off. We had just come through one of the shards of the death tree over there, or well tree, or whatever they're calling it. At least I think it's the one over there. I can't really see the huge resemblance, but anyway. And we went into the memory of Baldur, apparently, or at least a regression of him. We've got to figure out a mystery here, so let's do it. Again, this is one of the buildings I saw from over there. I believe we originally came from, and I wondered what this was all about. So okay, well, that's a weird monolithic head over there. It looks like from here though, yeah, it looks like this is the way we go. Okay, it's creepy. Oh shit. Alright, so
can we stay? Let's stay here.
Oh, I see. It makes it restored to a previous point in time. That's going to be an interesting mechanic. So that bridge gets let down from the other side. So what did that do? Oh, maybe not. Yeah, maybe a different place in time, because those steps are there now. That's interesting.
The bridge, it's not broken, it's fixed. What happened? The bridge is fixed. Let's cross it.
Okay. Ah, story element. Okay, let's go.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Baldur. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Baldur dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Baldur's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness. Swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Baldur's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Okay. So Baldur was perhaps killed by Loki? Interesting. Can we go through here? That's a no.
Dillian is in there. Don't forget. You can feel it. You need the runes to fight Dillian. You need Dillian. He's waiting for you. He always said he's close. He cares about you. You can feel he's close.
Of course, the symbols aren't coming up. I was just randomly focusing on that red set of leaves, because
Dillian, we're here. Dillian, we're nearly here.
will you guys in Senua's head stop calling out Dillian's name? So this is chained as well.
She can't. Open the gate. It's locked. Try harder. She can't.
Try harder.
She can't.
And the voices told me to try harder. That's amusing. Okay. So I'm not getting any runic symbols appear, so that's interesting. As far as I'm aware, we can't go anywhere else. Oh. Well, this would make more sense, of course. Because one of these gates might be down. In the future, I'm guessing these travel between 2 times. These face mask things. Cool. So we look for you, creepy, weird, disembodied mask, like so.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe.
Another mask.
Dillian. There he is. There he is. What are you waiting for?
That's not Dillian, that's a small child. That's more likely to be Balder.
Dillian, don't lose him. Way too many times. Always let him disappear. Dillian, there he is. Quick.
We need to go into here.
We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the Dillian love. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world. The dark.
Okay, so they're calling this the light world, the other world the dark world. And I'm aware that whoever that person is...
So simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the gloom. And Senna explored new paths into the unknown.
Okay, good. Let's get this story as well while we're here.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Balder's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young." Oh dear.
Okay, so Loki somehow found a way. Interesting shape. Found a way. Of course he found a way.
You can't go up there. Can't go up there. Not in this world. No. Not in this. You can't.
Okay, yeah, you keep telling me I know.
Undoes the curse. What does it feel like to feel a love so strong?
It's just somewhere in this room. This can come off. It's like somewhere we can go. This can also come off. This leads us back out here, that's good. Oh, and now we can go and do the face thing. And then go back in the other way. Assuming, could be something blocking our way again. Let's try it. I didn't actually have to come back down here, I could have gone round to the mask up top, but we'll see.
You have no chance of
So we have no chance, no one will ever love us again. These voices are all of the pleasant. Now, I'm wondering, could be wrong, I have been many times before.
Curse. And now the
No.
darkness is swallowing you both.
No, definitely not. Oh, and look at that. Sack of tits, of course. So I was right, we get blocked off if we go into this world, so to speak. Let's go around and uncover, use the mask because we can go back through the other door. So that room has the key to unlocking this door. Regardless, which I knew, I just didn't know whether I could use it in this
Curse
world.
has claimed Dillian. Dillian. He didn't know. He was kind.
Okay. So we are looking for the symbol. Looks like a slanted up F. Where would we find it? Because these look like it, but the other way around. Ish. Ish. Definitely can't climb them.
Do you remember the way he stroked your hair? Do you remember the way he felt? Is the reason she's alive at all?
Might be a question of cheesing this.
He cared in a way that nobody else did.
So I don't have a clue of exactly where it is. And that's the closest thing that looks like it, and even that's the wrong way round. Have a look. Oh, twat. It's the shadows. It's the shadows and the light. We need to get it lined up. There we go.
Senwa. He's the reason she keeps fighting. Why isn't he here? He's gone. He's in the dark world. He cared in a way that nobody else did. You're in the wrong world. He's in the other world. The dark world. Without you.
Yes. That's why we're going to change it back and then go after him. Although that's not... I swear that's not Dillian, it's Balder.
She thought she had light within her. She is pure darkness. You kill the things you love with your curse. You kill the things that are most precious.
Okay then.
There he is. Where are you taking us?
This is a bit different.
How do you get up there? There's a way. There is a way up there. Find the way. She can do this. You're nearly there. She find the way. The curse is strangling you just like it strangled him. Why didn't she?
So I've got to place this together.
You broke him. You killed him. He couldn't see the darkness within you. Why didn't she?
There's no other way to. Oh.
Everything gets broken in the end. You've killed him with
Loki
your love
makes
because
a
he
dart
believed in
out
you.
of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taken part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon.
Do you know?
Loki replies,
You're still
here is a
alive and
wand.
Dillian's dead.
I will tell you where he stands.
How does that make you feel?
And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Nice. Nice chap, that Loki.
Dillian doesn't know you killed him.
Right, need to line this up. Assuming that's how we do it. There we go, like before. Fragmented reality becomes reality. Okay, that's good, let's go up. So yeah, Loki's a dick, basically, which has always been the thing. He's always stated that in Norse mythology.
It's all your fault. It's all your fault. You're cursed.
Yeah, that's not Dillian, he's too small. That is the body of someone. More story, let's do it.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his
He led you
death.
astray. You should have listened to your father when you had the chance. Why didn't you listen to him?
Okay.
His love has tortured you, and it tortures
Ah, more symbols. Up arrow, what looks like an M with a cross and a backward Z.
She trained hard.
That's going to be
alongside her
interesting.
friend, Dillian.
Got
She
another
saw
one of
things
these
no one else could.
masks.
Patterns, shapes. She could
Oh Jesus.
made her an exceptional
Okay.
warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbar and Dillian. A future.
The curse cannot be replied.
Two realities tearing at her soul.
Okay, so Balder or Dillian, whoever it is. So there, well, we've got our first symbol.
Wasting your... You have no time for this. Speed up. These rooms mean nothing. It's all part of their game. They've tried to distract you. They've set you up.
Right, can't go through there.
What if these trials mean nothing? Laughing at you. What if they take you no closer to Dillian? Dillian, and you're letting this get you
Right, so the other symbols must be in the other world variant.
before the battle.
Ah, this leads us up here, that's good.
Nobody will love her now. Can you imagine what love feels like? Look what happens to the thing she loves. She destroys the thing she loves.
Those voices are really laying it on thick. I can see the Z right through here.
Do you remember the smell of his neck?
Literally there. Oh. It needs to be the other way round. Does it cast a shadow? Interesting. Is there anything down here?
Do you remember meeting him beneath the tree?
The arrow symbol. Oh. Like so. Now we need to get this one.
She's doing. You're special. She thinks she. They mean nothing. Special. Could all be a waste of her time. The gods are just.
I see what we might have to do.
Messing with her. It wouldn't be.
If the game allows us to. Oh, this board is all here now. Okay. Cool. And some more story.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Baldur return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. I shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Baldur stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Baldur, weep him out of hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave. Baldur was never my friend, she says. Let Hel keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
I see. This gate is also locked. Not getting through there, not in this version of this world anyway. So, change back. Now the door's open, we can go around the long way and see.
It's in the tower. He's there.
So yeah, I'm assuming none of these free trials are going to have us doing combat, so this is all story and world building, which is fine.
Your curse has claimed Dillion. He didn't wish. He was kind.
Yeah, now the gate's open.
Why didn't she listen to her father? She thought she could defy him.
Okay, that was a unpleasant sound.
He saw that she was strong.
Okay, that's what we're looking for.
What if this is pointless? What are you doing?
What if it's pointless?
Why did you think you could make this work? You keep seeing runes. You see runes everywhere. Everywhere. But what if they're not real? What if they don't actually make sense? If they're a trick? The gods were lying. If you think it makes sense, but really the gods are playing.
It's interesting.
It makes sense in your mind, but it doesn't make sense in worlds. The gods, but it doesn't mean anything.
Maybe we switch back.
This language you don't understand. Sinbel was right. You're wasting time.
Oh, it's not there, so that was interesting. Nothing came out of that one. Yeah, I don't know why I ran around here. I can just go down from here. Got all the runes now, but that one didn't say anything at all. Guess I was meant to wait.
You are guilty. Was it worth it?
Here we go.
Dillion! There he is.
Dillion never much cared for the underworld and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinmel. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillion's arms, and to see the world through his eyes. And slowly,
Do it.
the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Now this looks bad.
Very, very careful. You've come this far, don't let him slip away. It's a narrow bridge. There's a long way to fall. There he is.
Don't jump.
That's it. No!
It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him. Just come to the water.
Senua, your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you and only you can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong?
Okay,
What if we're wrong? The sword will
so we were over there, I think, and that was Dillion.
What if this is the end? It's just a trick. You've been fooled before, you could be fooled again. Being tested.
So on to the next
You don't know. It's just
trial.
a game for you. You never know which way it's going to go.
That's here. Another one of the runic seeds. Where to now?
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels...
What is this
Okay, where are we in comparison? I have no clue.
Seems to be wrong.
This place stinks.
It's disgusting.
It smells like death.
Oh.
There he is.
There he is.
The light.
Go towards it.
He's in the house. He's
Find
going
it.
in.
He's disappearing.
Follow. It's just a trial.
It's just another test.
You just have to solve it, and then you will.
Oh, nice.
It's a test. Like the old warrior trials. Dillian will help me.
Nice, so this is meant to be plague and famine.
The stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. To the water. She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like that.
The bridge. It's broken. Fix it.
You have to fix it. How are you going to fix it?
You can't get to the house until the bridge is fixed.
You must. You have to get to the house. You have to find Dillian.
They're working on it.
Now you have to find him.
Quick, get to the house. Get to the house and finish this trial.
It doesn't finish until you get to the house.
Before he disappears, Senua.
You have to get in.
Right, I can only go back. Oh, I can go back here. Okay. Some story.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farm hands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. That is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
Good to know, Drew. Thank you. That's what we're looking for. That, because now it's blocked off again.
To climb the tower.
The ladder.
What now?
You can see it. A line to the truth. The bridge.
She did it.
Did it. You fixed the bridge.
Fixed it.
You passed the trial. Get to the house.
You succeeded.
That can't be the end of this trial. If so, the other one was a lot longer.
Senua! Come to me. Where are you?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Are you in there? Come out if you are.
Find him.
The fuck?
It's close.
I died. Okay. Did I? Yeah, I did. So we have to run away? Okay, yeah, running.
Don't let it see you.
It
Don't.
is.
Go towards it.
Run. Find
Focus.
it.
Focus. Focus. There it is.
There's one.
It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away.
Oh shit.
Where are we? Where are they? Looks the same.
Where is it? I'm not safe.
You're dying.
You're lost. You're dying. This is what death feels like.
The light.
Go towards it. Focus. 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 Look. One more to find. One more.
Shit. Oh. Oh, fuck. It can bust through walls, whatever it is. Okay. Yeah, this one's a hard one. And we've got to get all three. Oh, that rot is just continuing to grow. It could be fucked here. So the first one is around this way.
There it is. It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away. You'll die. Run. Run now. You've got them.
Where's the door?
Find a way out.
Find the gate.
Get out.
Run.
Run. Run. Look at you. Don't let it see you. It's coming. Move away. You're lost again. Where are you?
This way. Last one. Get back round to the door. Ah, okay. Back the fuck up.
Senua! Senua! What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. It doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
made me a monster.
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you.
Okay, so that was the second
You're disappearing one memory at a time.
seed, or whatever these runestone things are.
Disappears. They're going to take everything.
There's 2 trials passed out of the 3.
Everything you have. The memories of ghosts. They belong to the gods, not to you. They're eating you from the inside. They want to kill you.
There's, oh no, that's 2 out of 4, sorry.
Body, they want your soul. They want your mind, and they're going to take it. The memories were yours, but they're the gods now. Nothing is
Right.
yours.
So unfortunately I've run out of time for this video, guys. That's 2 out of the 4 of these done. There's 2 more to do. Hopefully they're not as harrowing as that. That one was actually pretty hard once we got into it, and we actually managed to die, so I was hoping to avoid that because that rot up our arm's not looking great, although it doesn't look to have progressed too much, so I'm happy about that. But anyway, with that being said, as usual, have been Lord Exus, and this has been Hellblade. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I've enjoyed playing as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video in a bit.